Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Ziya and I'm back with another video for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if it's your first time joining us into this family, welcome. I hope you're here for a very long stay. I'm usually here with my husband, but today I'm here all by myself because we're going to talk about America and the weird things about America and the culture shock and all those interesting things that you guys want to know about. I'm here to spill it out.
Keep my hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl as in me. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still.
So after Christian and I were married, we moved to Cape Town and we stayed a vacation home in Cape Town, and 2 days later we were flying to America and we were at the airport and I was so scared. I was so scared. Yeah, I'm used to flying because I was playing sports back home, so for us to travel to places I had like to take flights and all of that, but like it was like just short flights of like an hour. I was not used to 2 days of flying and like just sitting down and eating and exercising and all of that. It was so frustrating. I was so nervous. I was so scared. I've never been that anxious in my life ever. That was the worst thing. Like, I don't wish it upon anybody. And just think of like somebody at church, because we were at church in Cape Town on a Sunday, and randomly someone said that a flight to America is hell. We didn't even ask them, like they were just like giving a, I can't remember if they were giving a talk or something, but like they were talking about a flight to America being hell, and I was like, dude, I'm going there tomorrow, why are you saying this now? Yeah, but we did it because Christian was by my side and my mom was there too, and they cheered me up, and I did it, guys. I did it. But in that process I went to the store, like there's a little shops at the airport, and I went to buy earrings in one of them, and Christian like took me to one of the shops and we went to buy these earrings. I tried to put them on and I took them out inside the store. I took them out because I didn't have my own, because I left them at the hotel. I tried to put them. I broke 2 pairs of earrings, but because the manager was really nice and like she was like so understanding, she's like, it's okay, and like she gave me a new pair without me paying for them. And we left, and guys, I was like so nervous. And then so we flew from Cape Town airport to Heathrow in London. So the crazy thing that happened to me in Heathrow airport, you know those silver things, these things, girls, you're gonna know these. We put them like in our hair, like in our braids, like in our conjures and everything. So yeah, I have a bunch of them still. But in Heathrow airport, I passed through the customs and like I had like all my luggage and everything else, and the alarm went off on me, guys. It went off, like there's a lot of people, like everybody just stopped, and I was like crying, like I don't have anything, I don't, like I was so like, after all the things that I've experienced like in Cape Town, like just being scared, getting to the flight, and also like breaking the earrings at the store, and now this, guys, they took off my shoes, like they were like searching me, and my husband is right there waiting for me, and people are looking at me, and hey, they're not even doing it in private, they're like thinking that it's drugs, and the dogs like are sniffing on me. I was like crying, I was so nervous, and like they didn't find anything obviously, but I was like, I don't do drugs, like on my head, like, but how are they gonna know that you don't do drugs? Like only to find out it was these on my hair, like the metal stuff on your hair, so we're so sorry and all of that. I was so scared. But yeah, the alarm in Heathrow London airport went off on me, guys. It went off on me, and I had a bunch of people looking at me. How embarrassing is that? So yeah, And then after the Heathrow airport, we flew straight to Dallas, Texas. When we got to Dallas, Texas, I was like already exhausted. I was tired. I was complaining, and I was not very fun. I was not very fun to be with. I know my husband was like super annoyed and tired, but he was being nice to me still. My father-in-law was at the airport to pick us up, and we went out. We went out and we saw him sitting there, and we went to get our luggages. He gave us hugs. He was so nice. He took my bags and everything, and we went out of the airport to the car. The very first thing I noticed when we got out of the airport was that Americans drive on the right hand side of the road. I was like, what? This looks so wrong. It did. This looks so wrong. I was like so shocked, and I kept like looking at the steering wheel. What the heck? And then right after the airport, we went to the highway. I was shocked at how big the highways are, and like they're like so huge. They're like 6 lanes. Like, I don't know, they're big, guys. Highways and roads in America, they're huge. They are huge, and their cars are also huge. It's a big deal. Like, Americans love their cars. Like, I have names for every single car in America. I have half a loaf. My husband always laughs at me. Like, I have half a loaf that look like I don't know, they look like bread or something, and the other ones, they like big tracks with like huge hips. I don't know. I don't know how to describe them, but like they have huge cars, huge roads. And the other weird thing that I also like noticed right away was that Americans they turn left on red, so like you can turn on red. Isn't that weird? Right? Like when the robot is red, traffic light in this case, I'm sorry. And when the traffic light is red in South Africa, you don't turn, but in America you do. Like if you're gonna you turn right on red. So it's a thing, guys. It is a thing. We're still driving home. The next thing I noticed, traffic lights. Yeah, they call them traffic lights. There are traffic lights but like high up on the road, but like back home traffic lights are like on the side of the road, like for everybody to see. But in America, excuse me, they're like high up, and that was also super weird for me. And I was like to my husband, I feel like I'm in America because everything is big. So the next day we're driving to Walmart to get some stuff, and I see this huge massive place. Like when I say everything is big in America, I mean everything is big. Like every single thing is big. So we go to the store, and there's a store they call Walmart. It's almost like Pick n Pay in South Africa, but in Pick n Pay we have like in South Africa, sorry, we have Pick n Pay clothing, and we have like Pick n Pay that like just for food. But in this case, they have Walmart sells like appliances, electronics, food, clothes, like in the same building, like in the same store. Like this is so weird. It's so huge. I just love being there because like I could see people, and like I could watch people and all of that. But like when we're home, obviously you don't see people walking around the streets, and like I love going to Walmart. I still do, because I get to see people. And the other weird thing that I noticed I noticed was that all people in America wear shorts. When I say they wear shorts, I mean they wear shorts. Old people in America wear shorts. Well, I'm gonna say Texas. They wear shorts, and like they don't mind. They just like looking good, and I'm like, this ain't happening in South Africa. Not all person is gonna wear shorts. Mamas wear dresses and all of that. That was really weird too. This one, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna say it was, I don't know how to put it, but just being in minority, guys, there's something about it that like doesn't sit well with you. I don't know, like I don't know if it's just me, like, but when you're in minority, or like a person, like I'm used to being in majority, I'm used to being South African and saying like everybody's is black, and like everybody around me is like looks the same as I do. But no, like it's the other way. It's the other way. Like I see a lot of white people. Every person around me like is white. I hardly see any black person. Like just being in minority is crazy. Like yeah, there are black people, but I hardly see them. Like I don't like see any black person. It's just like there's a lot of white people. You're just like being surrounded by white people all over. But they're very nice, very nice. But like that thing of being a minority doesn't change. But like yeah. And also at church, being the only black person. Like when I first went to church here in Texas, I was the only black person. And yeah, and boy, at church I stood out. I stood out so much. And I remember there was this little boy, and he was just like walking like in the passage, and when he saw me, he stood and looked at me, and he backed up. I thought it was funny because like obviously maybe it's the first time he's seeing a black person, so he was like wondering, she looks so different, but also I don't know, but I could see like his mind like raced, like I could see him thinking, and I tried to like reach out to him to let him touch me or something, like, but he didn't, so he backed up instead. So yeah, there's that too. But I love how like how innocent like and genuine kids are. Like when I don't know, I know other people might take offense when like a child like might be coming at you, like looking at you in a weird way, but I don't take offense to that. I kind of embrace it, and sometimes I do let them touch me because yeah, I do. Yes, South Africa is a rainbow nation, but for some reason coming to America for me has just like proven so much that I don't know, America is surprisingly diverse, guys. It is surprisingly diverse. There's Hispanic people, there's Asian people, there's like, I don't know, aloha, I don't know those people, but like when at church they say aloha, and they're so beautiful. Like there's so many different people I've never seen in my entire life. I come here, I see them, I find I tell you, America is very diverse. It's surprisingly diverse, and just like seeing all of these people, I feel like they make America so beautiful. Specifically, like I don't know if because I love Mexicans. I love Mexican people. I was telling my husband that like when I see as like Mexican person, I just look at them, I embrace them, I study them, because I feel like they're so different but beautiful, and also like so nice and they're like so nice. And I just love Mexican people. I've never seen a Mexican person until I came to America. Okay, when I say America is diverse, America is diverse. It is the rainbow nation. So as you all guys know that I am from Georgia, and one thing that Georgia has that's like amazingly beautiful is the mountains. We have the most gorgeous mountains. Like wherever I went, I would always like talk about Georgia and like the beautiful mountains that we have and all of that. Like everybody, if you ask me to describe Georgia for you, I'll like go on about the mountains, how big and how gorgeous they are and all of that. But I came to Utah. I kid you not. They are tall. They are gorgeous. They're stunning. I don't know if it's because I love mountains. I love mountains so much. I love hiking and all of like the adventures. Like mountains in Utah are beautiful. They are tall, especially when it's like snowing and like you just see all the snow in them. They're like big. When I say big, I mean big. How possible is it for you to be in America for a year and also say that you've been married to a Christian for a year? This doesn't add up. I know, let me explain. So I didn't come to America with the initial thought of me staying in America. I came because my husband and I were here to visit his family, and meet everybody and go back to my country, because we already had plans that we're going to be staying in South Africa in nice, not to be specific, to be close to my parents, and the housing was nice and affordable, and we were staying close. We decided that we're going to stay close to the beach. Houses were super nice. So my visitor's visa was for only 6 months, and I was supposed to be in the country for just 6 months and go back to South Africa. But during that period of time, we felt really strongly that we needed to stay and we needed to be here. And it came from both of us. We prayed about it. We asked Heavenly Father, what do you want us to do? And we both came back with the same answers to our prayer, that we needed to be here. We still don't know why, but we can't go against Heavenly Father's plan for us. But our families were really supportive, both sides, and especially Christian's mom and dad. They were very supportive and supported our decision, whatever it was. They told us whatever your decision is, we're gonna be here and we're gonna support you. And that was the best thing ever. So we applied for extension of my visa. So they gave me 6 more months, and so during that 6 months, COVID happened. And we couldn't go anywhere. So we decided to apply for the adjustment of status for me to be in the country permanently, and apply for the green card and all of that. So my process is very, very different than your guys's. I can't answer all of your questions because I don't know how the K1 visa works, the spousal visa. I don't know how it works, and I don't know how you guys go about with it, or the embassy, what do they require from you. I don't know, because I'm doing my adjustment of status while in America, so our process are different. But yeah.